Everyone, this is going to be citrus trees growing in containers, May edition. So as you can see, we made a few arrangements, organized pots against this brick wall right here, and we have a new plant added in. We'll get to that right now, but we'll go ahead and start with the update here. So first off, we have the Page Mandarin tree. You can see nice luscious growth. Mandarins right there growing, and it's still on its main stick right there supporting it. See Page Mandarin, and we have it sitting in soil. This is a lot of perlite, but it's fine, doesn't hurt it too much. Growing great, grew quite a bit, still growing. Going to be fertilizing these plants every month, so it'll help with these fruits. I was hoping to at least get one fruit off of this. The fruits that you see on this will eventually drop off on all these trees actually, because it can only support so many. But yeah, we're hoping to at least get one fruit off of this one, so that'll be nice. Moving on, we have the Kishu mandarin tree. As you can see, another full tree variety, not a dwarf variety, but many mandarins on this one. Quite a few actually. I expect them to all fall off though. You can see how tiny they are. Just like this, they'll turn yellow and then fall off like that. So lots of great growth. Going to continue to fertilize these trees every month, but new growth right there, and of course many mandarins growing. And it's in a small container like that. More than likely by the end of the season, come towards November, December, or right around January, once we harvest all the fruit off of this, I'll go ahead and plant this in a large container like that. Moving on though, we have the Moro Blood Orange tree. As you can see, lots of growth, and now finally we have fruit. We finally have some blood oranges coming in, as you can see right there. Nice and green. Right here's two bigger ones. These were the first ones to set in. Those you can see growing great. Yeah, we have a lot growing on this. I expect the fruit to fall off, of course, but lots of great growth on this. Gonna need to fertilize it a bit more because it's looking a little yellow, but yeah. Also recently planted it in a bigger container, as you can see, and you can see the tiny little fruit falling off though, but it's fine. Right here we have the Meyer Lemon tree growing great like that, including some small lemons right there growing. But yeah, it's looking great. Planning on transplanting this maybe into the summer this year, who knows. If I start to see a lot of growth on this, or a lot of the lemons do stay put on this, you can see some tiny ones like that, but I'll go ahead and transplant it. Right here we have a dwarf variety Kishu mandarin tree. It's on a dwarf rootstock. Lots of new growth on it as well. Lots of tiny little mandarins on this growing. Looks a little yellow, but of course gonna start fertilizing this now. I'm kind of holding back on it when we see the fruit on it like this, but once the fruit mature on it a little, I'll go ahead and fertilize it. But Kishu mandarin, another variety. And here's the new one. You may be wondering, well, what did you get this time? Well, this is a dwarf variety rootstock version, and it is a Moro Blood Orange tree. As you can see, great growth, nice and green, very small, very compact compared to the other trees. But I wanted to get another blood orange tree because I love blood oranges, my favorite citrus. And you can see little tiny blood orange growing. So hopefully that stays there. At least get one. Let this all grow out this year, and then come towards next season, we'll probably see a good amount of fruit set on this. For now, it'll probably focus on growth. So yeah. And before in that spot was the other Meyer Lemons tree that was not looking so great after all. It's right here. Thinking about taking it out of this pot actually, and then probably giving it away though. But because we already have a lot of Meyer lemon trees here anyways, and I figured why not. But you can see we do have a lot of growth on this, which is great. So maybe it'll turn around. Who knows? But looking a little sad there. And then you can see we do have other plants as well. A lot of cactuses. Citrus and cactuses mix well. Got one of these a while ago, I think back in January. But you can see we have a little prickly pear growing right there. So that should be nice to have later on. But see a lot more smaller cactuses. We have a fig tree, a Joshua tree growing right there, and some dragon fruit cuttings. We also have an onion bed and a plain bed. I'm planning on planting some squash or other vegetables. But lastly, we do have the smaller dwarf Meyer lemon tree right here. We have two nice big lemons right there that I'll probably pick later on. This one's not looking too great, but yeah, this is the citrus trees growing in containers. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you in June.